All right, guys. So I'm gonna be making a tier list video, and basically these are all the Yuma pickleball players that I've played with and have observed playing. So therefore, I didn't pick everybody because I haven't seen everybody and observe everybody, but these are the ones that I've actually played with and observed. So I'm gonna be giving my honest opinion. I'm gonna be giving my feedbacks on what I've seen on how these people play. I'm gonna be giving feedbacks and such and such. Okay, I'm gonna be rating them. Okay, so from for tier S, it's gonna be 4.0 to 5.0. Tier A is gonna be from 3.5 to 3.9. B tier would be 3.0 to 3.4. Tier C, cooked. D, damn. All right. So let's first. Who's the first one right here? Me. Come on now. All right. I'm the best ever, right? I can play left. I can play right, and that's only if my partner lets me hog the ball. If they let me hog the ball, we're gonna win all day. But I kind of want to let other people play too, so that way it's fun. And I kind of want to make the opponents win too by letting my opponent play, because come on now, having a partner is kind of like a liability. But either way, I don't consider myself the best, but I think I'll put myself up there. But yeah, I think I just need to improve on my dinks. I feel like sometimes, like Jonah said, I can't really control some of my dinks because I really I heavily rely on my backhand dinks if I play on left, and when I play on the right, I can't seem to control my dink on the right, and they always target my right foot for some reason. These Ponder guys, Daniel and Jonah, they're always going to target the right foot, when you're playing on the right. So that's really something I need to work on. So I got to watch out for that because I know they like to play that game. But once I get a control of that right hand ding, ooh, it's going to be all day, baby. All right. But I'm going to be right there, S tier for sure, probably one of the best. Yeah, shit. Gibbs. Gibbs. Okay, Gibbs hasn't been coming a lot lately, man. It's been really off. So, is it cooked? 3 point. I would say 3.1 right now because Gibbs. The last time I played with him, he was kind of off. I mean, the drives. He was usually driving a lot, not so much dropping, and he was missing a lot of those drives. Probably needed to get back into conditioning and just pickleball in general. But he's a family man, so definitely hinders him a lot. But he'll get back there in time. Dan, Dan, Dan is really good. Solid 3.5, A tier. He's up there. I would say like 3.8 for a 50 plus, player. Definitely knows his drops, his drives, positioning. Really good player in general. Like I would really like to partner up with him, and he's a tough opponent. He's intense, man. Grace. This is gangster Grace. Sorry to tell you, Grace, but last time we played, you didn't want me to hog the ball because we wanted us to win, but I don't know. I feel like you play for fun, and from my observation, you pop the ball a lot. You pop up the ball a lot, so that's something we really need to work on because I feel like the last time we played that I really observed you was me versus you and Martine. It was 1v2, and I won both games, pickled both you guys at the same time, 2 games in a row. So Grace, we need to improve on that. If I can beat any players 2v1, definitely cooked. So Connor, the last time we played, you did pretty well. You let me hog the ball mid game because we were down 1-8 against Grace and Jose. We lost, but from 1-8 we came back 9-11, so that's pretty good. I would put you up there, bro. Good 3.4, 3.4. You're definitely better than Gibbs, so there we go. Eddie, same level as Connor. But I would like to say, um, you're a little bit behind Connor. You know, I just feel like you need more intensity. You need more intensity. I feel like Connor takes it more serious and has more intensity, for sure. Zaz, really high, powerful man, really powerful man on those drives. I just feel like some of the dinks, he could be a little bit faster going up to the net because sometimes he feels like jammed going up to the net after returning. But he's a solid guy, you know. He's a solid 3.5, 3.6, or 7, I would say. Would I put him above Dan? Dan is faster for his age. Zaz, Zaz is really good. He has the wisdom, he has the knowledge, you know. But if I were to have a partner, I think I would pick someone who is more mobile. But Zaz has the shots, but like sometimes if I feel sometimes his backhand has some issues, so I would put him behind Dan. But Zaz is definitely a solid player. Miss White, Tammy White. I'll put you here, 3.3. I just feel like you rely a lot on your drops because um, you partner up a lot with Liz and you guys have like a strategy. Um, Definitely 3.3. Um, I would say just be a bit more aggressive, but you know, for women who are pickleball players, they tend to lack power, but they play really strategically. They play really strategically, and she's really good at strategizing, especially when she plays with Liz. So definitely, she's up here. I would say, yeah. There we go. Warren, solid. He's like in between. I would say I put him 3.4. You know, he can drive, he can drop, but not as consistent. He overcooks a lot of his shots. You know, sometimes they go into the net, but when he gets a good shot, they go in. Sean's solid, man. Solid 3.7 along with Zaz. Yeah, a lot of reach at the net, you know. So, but sometimes those drops could really hinder him because you know being tall is really hard to move. So, but I mean, he's really good. He's really good. 3.7, you know, along with Zaz. Courtney, I would put Courtney oh definitely up there. 3.8, 3.9, solid. You know, those drives are just crazy. You know, really powerful. She probably has the most powerful drive out of the woman. You know, crashing it. If you partner up with Abel, you know, it's just shaking big all day. You know, that's the secret. That's the secret sauce. That's how they win most of their, you know, matches. Shake and bake. And I just feel like sometimes Courtney should need to drop the ball. You know, like when the ball's like undrivable, you cannot really drive it because of the position. You know, I feel like you should drop sometimes, but if you can drive it, man, dangerous. Courtney's dangerous at driving, so I just feel like you need to improve your backhand more. So when you're in the backhand side, but I feel like you and Abel stack. But if you happen to play with somebody else and there's a there's an opportunity for you to drive on your backhand, definitely practice your backhand. You know if you can drive a backhand like me, it's all day. You know, got the best backhand in town. Vic hasn't been showing up lately, man, but he's definitely up there. I would say he's above Warren. You know, Vic can drive, Vic can drop, but sometimes I don't know, something's lacking. But he's definitely up there. Um, he has a really good wide serve. You know, his serve really stretch you out wide, can take you out of the court, stretch you out wide. So that's really something he's strong at. His serve. Tony, bro, come on, you haven't been coming lately, man. You know how you've been playing, bro. Definitely cooked, man. Um, Tish, pretty good. Tish is pretty good. I would put him 3.0, 3.2, 3.2. Um, just work on not popping up the balls. But overall, you have pretty good coordination and awareness. It's just that sometimes you pop the ball up a lot. So let's work on that. Tammy, Tam, my partner for mixed, Tammy. I would put you for woman. I I would put you right here. Definitely above Connor. You definitely know what you're doing. You know what you know. You know what you have to do. It's just that sometimes the shots need a little bit more repetition, need more practice, but you definitely know the shots that you have to take at a certain situation. So your awareness is definitely there. So that's good. And you let me hog the ball, so yeah, that's good. Um, Izzy, Izzy's definitely up here, man. I'll put Izzy right here. Knows how to drive, knows how to drop. Pretty mobile, pretty coordinated. So he's high A A tier. He's definitely up there. I would say he's in between 4.0 and 3.9. He can merge between 4.0 and 3.9 level. So yeah, Mark wouldn't play well last time, but the way you play, sometimes you rely a lot on your left hand drive. You drive the ball quite often, and sometimes it goes out. But you and Caesar play pretty good. Um, I just feel like mm, you're pretty good. I would give you a 3.3, solid 3.3 as a lefty. You know, right there. Who is this guy? Rosemary. This is Rosemary. Rose is Mary. I love you, Rosemary, but we gotta improve on those. Last time we played the tournament, you didn't let me play. You didn't let me hog, but you like to play for fun, and we gotta get up there. Hayden, my partner for doubles. My doubles partner, Hayden. Hayden definitely he is up there. It's just like sometimes, bro, you overcook the ball sometimes. I feel like you worry more about how the ball is gonna react, like how the ball is gonna spin, rather than just getting it over the net. The main objective should be to get it over the net, keep it deep, keep it in, get it over the net, keep it in, and keep it deep. I just feel like sometimes you try to spin it, like you try to do a shot that's gonna make the ball react the way you want it to be, and just focus on the priority, focus on the objective of getting it over the net, keeping it deep and keeping it in. Like that's the main objective. The spin is gonna come after, but definitely, bro, you're solid. You're solid. Like I would put you behind Izzy, but you're definitely up there, bro. Work on those backhand dinks, and the power is definitely one of the things I love about you is your power. On those smashes, it's once you smash those balls, bro, it's checkmate. But sometimes you overcook it, it goes out or it goes into the net, and then you get mad the next round. So let's just work on those. Rachel, definitely up here. You know, definitely up here. Probably the strongest woman. Out of the best woman player in town. It's just the power, the dinks, the drive, positioning, awareness, coordination. Everything is there. Overall, overall, the best out of women, best in the woman, I would say. The power is there. Josh, oh, Josh, come on, bro. You haven't been coming lately, bro. Cooked. It's just, come on, bro. You can't be slicey. You can't be wristy at the net. Like that's your main issue. Is that every time I see you, you're like so wristy, and then it just goes out or it goes. I don't know where it goes. I don't know where the ball goes, but you're too wristy at the net. Don't be like that. Don't be too wristy at the kitchen. Um, but yeah, I would put you right here. Better. I would say you're a little bit better than Tony. You know, there. Good. Jimmy. I love Jimmy, bro. Jimmy definitely for your age, 98, man. You're definitely up here, man. You know how to drive. You know how to dink. You know how to drop. Solid. You have the wisdom. you're definitely up here. You know, you're pretty fast for your age, man. 98, that's crazy. Luis, bro. We need to work on a little bit of stuff. Last time me, you, Hector played 2v1. I won that game. I'm gonna put you right here. But you're definitely coming out a lot, and you know you're improving. Unc Jose, fuck this shit. He's damn. He's done. You know, it's just he always tries to play mind tricks with me. You know, it's crazy. Those balls are out. But to be honest, you know, I'll just give you an honest opinion. You're about here. You know, you're about here. You're about there. Yeah, 3.8. You know, just to give you a good, you know, just to be generous. You know how to drive. You know how to dink. Your lobs are definitely your strength. You know, because you're scared of me, so you have to lob it to keep me back. But it's okay. I understand. Jonah, definitely, I would say one of the best. I would say like him or Gabe, him and Gabe, Daniel, S tier, top tier. Drive, drops, dinks, left hand awareness, coordination, singles, top, top. Dennis, oh Dennis, Dennis, you're good, bro. You're good. It's just that we need to work on your right hand because I feel like you hog so much of the left side. That way, you always hit everything with your left hand. But I feel like we need to work on your right hand, you know, because you're a lefty. But you're definitely up there, man. You're definitely 3.7. I'll put you right here. Right there. Kiwi, top tier, man. Top tier. Really good in doubles, man. Can play very good doubles with anybody. But sometimes he overcoaches. He gets his partner out of rhythm. You know, but he definitely overall skill, drop, drive, coordination, definitely up there. He's definitely up there. Daniel Ponder. Ooh, Daniel Kiwi. Uh, that's what would I put over Kiwi or behind Kiwi? Because Daniel sometimes. I don't know, man. Daniel, I would put Daniel behind. I think I would put Daniel above Kiwi just because he has a little bit more reach. He's longer than Kiwi. So I think that's the only difference, you know, like height really plays a lot in pickleball. You know, if you're tall, you can do a lot of, you know, just volleying it in the air and just keeping your opponent back, you know, stealing time away from them. So definitely skill wise, they're both the same. It's just that Daniel is more, he's longer. You know, both are tricky, definitely deceptive shots. So, but they're up there. Dimitri, fucking Dimitri, man, Dimitri. Uh, all you do is drive, bro. But it's okay. I'll put you right here, right there, Dimitri. Kim Norris, Kim, you're really good. Last time we partnered up, we won the tournament. It was the round robin tournament. Definitely, I'll put you right here. You are gonna be right here. Actually, right there. Yep. I would say Tammy would be right. Yeah, that's right there. Jose Magallanes, definitely up here. I would say you're behind me, bro. Cause I just feel like I can overpower you sometimes. You know, I just feel like I mean, it was the last time we played me and Connor. You know, Connor 3.0 level, 3.3. It was me and him versus you and Grace. Come on now, bro. You guys were up 8-1. Then I started hogging mid game, came back 9-11. You know, I just feel like sometimes I just feel like styles make fights, and my aggressive style kind of counters you a bit. But definitely you're up there, bro. Like you really know your positioning. You're really coordinated, really aware of what's going on. Strategic, I would say. Strategic. But yeah, Manny, Oh man, he's really close, man. I'll put him right here definitely. 3.8, solid left hand. I just feel like you need to work on your dinks, um, especially on your right hand side because you're a lefty, bro. So when they hit it to your when you're playing on the right side, they hit you, they hit the dink right there on the right. You know, you kind of struggle right there. And but I mean, overall, you're pretty good, bro. Pretty good. You know, singles wise, pretty good. Adan, you haven't been coming lately, bro. But you're definitely right here. Blanca's pretty good. Blanca's pretty good. I'll put Blanca here. Yeah, right there. A solid 3.3. You know, she can drive. She can drop. Pretty good partner. Bree, you play for fun with, you know, with your boyfriend. So, um, Bree, right there, Bree. Batista. I just feel like you're very predictable, bro. Like when somebody drops or dink, when the ball is dead, 90% of the time you speed it up. And for me, I can see that already. I can see it and I can just counter it right away. You know, I just feel like you need to work on that. Just mix it up a bit, but you're definitely up there, bro. Probably right here. But yeah, just work on mixing it up, bro. You have the shots, you have the drops, you have all the shots. It's just that work on not being too predictable. Ramon. 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 I'll put you right here, Unc. You definitely have improved from when we started. You know, we started at the same time, but you know, you're really good now. You know, you can drive, you can definitely dink. Your dinking drills with Michael really improved you a lot. So I'm gonna put you right here. Oh, there's another Batista. I put you twice. Michael definitely A tier, bro. It's gonna be on this level. Probably maybe above Jose or probably the same level as Jose. I just feel like Michael is less aggressive. You know, I just feel like he needs more. He needs to be more aggressive. He needs to be. He needs to. He's been driving now, but Michael, he really his tempo is pretty slow. It's really control oriented. You know, so just work on being a little bit more aggressive, Michael. But definitely, you're up there, bro. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I would put you behind Jose because Jose can play control and aggressive, but Michael more likely 80% of the time he's control. And when you're playing control, it's more defense. You know, you're just waiting for your opponent to make a mistake. You're more of that type of guy who wait for the opponent to make a mistake rather than taking initiatives. You know, so let's work on being a little bit more aggressive, bro, because that's how we make points. You know, through aggression and just setting it up with aggressive shots. Leanne, I love Leanne, but Leanne, I would put Leanne, um, right there. Ken, Ken, he definitely has an aggressive play style, but sometimes he hogs the ball, and when you hog the ball, sometimes like I do, you want to make sure that they go in, you know. But Ken definitely is a very good player. You know, I would put him right here. Definitely 3.3. Kathy. Ooh, I love Kathy. Miss Kathy definitely plays really good. Her drives are amazing. Drives are amazing. You know, she always set me up with the shake and bake. I would put her right here. Who is this guy? Josiah. There's Josiah. Josiah definitely very athletic, very fast, very aggressive. Put you right here. High 3.4. You just no. Actually, I would put you right here. I would put you right here. You have those dinks, you have those shots. It's just that you sometimes get jammed after returning. You stay back, I don't know why you stay back, because that really hinders your partner and you. So just work on after returning, go up to the net, don't stay back. Hobby. Hobby, really good player. Mm, Hobby. You have all the shots, Hobby. You just need to work on situational shots, like what kind of shots you need to take based on a certain situation. I would put you right here, right there, along with Mark. Isaiah, definitely right here. Isaiah, you have an awkward style, brother. You really have an awkward style. You play when at the kitchen, you take like 2 steps back. It's like you're playing defensive attacking style. It's really awkward, but you know, you make it work. You and Nathan beat the Ponders in the rank. You guys took first place, and you know, that's good. So I would put you like right here, brother. It's just that sometimes you could be a little bit inconsistent, but I get it because you have like 6 kids. Um, Jamie, Jamie, we need to work on. You have all the shots, man. Just work on wrapping it out. Work on wrapping it out. I'll put you right there, Jamie. Liz, Miss Hike. I'll put Miss Hike right here. I feel like she is very knowledgeable. She knows strategy. She really knows strategy. So she's up here with Kim Norris. Yeah, she really knows her. She knows what she's doing. She is a very strategic player. Isaac, you play with Bree. You guys have fun. Uh, I like your topspin serve, bro. Like I always compliment you on your topspin serve is really good, but very inconsistent, bro. With the shots, we need to improve everything. But I would say you're better than Josh, bro. Yeah, yeah. Um, who is this? Daniel Hernandez. Daniel, pretty good player. More of a banger type player. I would put you above Dimitri. We need to work on those dinks. Dinks, brother, for sure. Let's try to lessen the banging. Grace, definitely up here. She has the knowledge. Grace, we need to work on the backhand returns and just the backhand itself. Backhand drops, backhand returns. Because every time I play you, I just always target your backhand, and it's always short returns, and sometimes you just hit it out. So we need to work on the backhands, but otherwise, you have all the shots. You're really good at the kitchen, right there. Maybe behind Courtney, right there. Kylie, good attacker at the net. Since you're really short, you can really dig the ball and attack from the kitchen, and you have a really great backhand. You know, not as good as mine, but it's definitely up there. Yeah, you have a good backhand. Um, you're really good partnering up with Jonah for the mix. You guys definitely are up there, and athleticism wise, resets wise, you have all the shots. You have good dinks, especially cross courts. I'll put you right here. I'll put you right there. Gabe. Gabe. It's between Jonah and Gabe, man. I would say, like I always say, they're almost the same skill level. It's just that Gabe is longer. That's like the only difference. Gabe is so long. Like in singles, it's just really hard to pass him because he's really athletic and he's really long. So that's the only difference between him and Jonah. And Gabe can be really intense. I would say Gabe can press that button, that turbo mode, and be more intense. The clutch mode. He has the height, athleticism, so I would say he's the best one right now. Jaime is definitely up there. Definitely up there. I've only seen him play once or twice, but I haven't observed him played a lot, but I would put him right here for now. I've only seen him play twice. He's really good, definitely A tier. Oasis, Oasis, banger, banger. Um, put him right here. You know, he can dink. Um, but he usually bangs. Sebastian, Sebastian, bro. Let's improve, man. Let's stop lacking. All right. I'm gonna put you right here, above Adan. You have your shots. You've improved, bro. We just need to work on it a little bit more. Okay. Hector, Hector. Last time we played, you improved, but I feel like I could still beat you and Luis 2v1. So let's try to work on things a little bit more. Cynthia. Last time we played in the tournament, we went 3-4, but definitely we need some practice. Just the way you hold your grip, you're holding it from the very top. Learn how to hold your grip, Eastern grip, from the bottom, because for women you need more power. So think of it as a hammer. You don't hold the hammer on the head, you hold it at the base, so that way you have more lever, you have more power. And let's work more on not popping up the balls. I would put you right here. Caesar definitely up here. I would put you above here. Caesar needs conditioning, definitely has a really good backhand. Not as good as mine, because I can pull some magic with my backhand, you know what I mean? Caesar really has good down the line shot backhand in doubles, really good in singles too. But I don't know, I just feel like he gets frustrated sometimes, and that's his downfall. But he's definitely up there. Tag is a banger. Bang, 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 tag. Tag just drives the ball almost 80% of the time. I'll put him right here. Yeah, tag. I love tag. Jay. Come on, Jay. Jay's like the ambassador of pickleball, the master dropper. Definitely up here. I just feel like he relies a lot on his drops, but when he gets his drops to that backhand side of yours, it's pretty hard to get. But Jay needs a little bit more aggression, more aggressive shots. That way he can change the rhythm. I feel like if you rely a lot on control, slow rhythm, it may work on some, but like definitely having the ability to change the rhythm is a game changer. Robert drives the ball almost all the time, kind of like Dimitri, but he gets the ball in. Dimitri hits in and out. Robert, he gets him in. Really good passing shots and singles. He plays with a Walmart paddle, but he makes it work. I'm telling you. So doubles wise, 3.0. Singles, he's up there. Mike, Mr. Lobber, ping pong lobber. I'll put Mr. Mike right here. Seagull killer. I love Mike, man. Mr. Seagull. I'll put him right here. No, he has the shots. Put him right here. Ivan, Mr. OnlyFans. I'll put you right here, brother. You know how to drop, you know how to dink. You have your shots, but sometimes there's a point where you just shut off and everything's just off. So I'll put you right here. Right there. Armida, you gotta work on stuff, just like your sister. Overall, just work on it. There. David, last time I played you, you still got it. I'll put you right here. I'll put you right here. Yeah. A-ball. Definitely up here, man. A-ball is very dangerous once he gets those shake and bakes in. Like once he's a poacher. He poaches it 70% of the time, it goes in. If not, out. If not, net. But if it goes in, it's most likely to be checkmate. So he's really good at that, man. Definitely a dangerous poacher. I'll put him up there. It's good to be aggressive. I would put him right there. He's really dangerous. Like you can't dink with able if it's a little bit above the net. You don't want that. You want it to be surgically low because if not, he's gonna kill it. Repeat. Ethan. Ethan, you're definitely up here. You stay back on a lot of shots sometimes. Sometimes I would see you staying back, and I just don't think we should do that on those returns. You tend to um, get jammed in the back, like you think it's still singles, but it's doubles. Otherwise, doubles wise, you're definitely up here. You have the knowledge, you have the wisdom, the shots, but sometimes it can be inconsistent. Singles wise, pretty good, brother. But I beat you 11-0, 11-0. So just remember that. Hopefully next rank season, April 1st, you can do better against me. But it is what it is. Is he better than David? Right there, right next to his partner Dennis. Abby. Abby definitely has improved a lot. I would put him right here. Abby. Overall, she's improved a lot. Yes. So that's pretty much it. These are just repeats. Um, that's my opinion. That's my feedback. That's the tier list. And yeah, thank you guys.